Hey, and welcome back. This will be our last video, I think, of Term 3. I hope these have been helpful to you. Make sure you're studying hard, particularly Year 11s as your externals are coming up. I think tomorrow and the next day there'll be some past papers to work through. I suggest you do as much of those as you can. If you're getting stuck, please ask me on ThinkWave, and I'm totally happy to help, even if it means jumping onto Zoom after school's finished at 3. Okay, well, let's just have a chat about stem and leaf, box and whisker plots. The line at the bottom is your lowest value. So lowest value is here, and here we have highest value. So obviously between those two green points is going to be your range. This here is the lower quartile. And this here is the upper quartile. And bang smack in the middle here is your median. So if you want to find the IQR, the IQR is the box, the interquartile range. Is from here to here, so it's the box part. So that's essentially what these diagrams show, and they're really helpful for comparing distributions. So you know, for instance, that 25% of your results are here, 25% are here, 25% are here, and 25% here. And that how stretched out they are shows you how bunched up together the data is. So you can see that there's quite a long tail in the data here because it stretches out further. Whereas if you look at this distribution here, 25% of the data is very close together, this median to upper quartile bit. So this helps us compare distributions quite nicely. Okay, now let's use this data to answer some questions. AI, the median mass for the boys. Well, the boys is this bottom box and whisker graph, the median mass, and that's this mass here, and that looks to me like 39 kilograms. A bit there. Okay, now we're going to do the same for the girls, but the girls one is here. So their median mass is a little higher, and that looks to me to be 43 kilograms. So for the girls, 43 kilograms. Of course, when we compare this at age 18, that will have swapped around. Now, B, the interquartile range for the boys, is this bit here. We're looking between here and here. So you can see we've got, I think that is, what does that look to be? I think that's 35, and this one is, what is that, 42? I think it's 42. So we go 42 minus 35, which is 7 kilograms. So that means the middle 50% of boys have an interquartile range. They're within 7 kilograms of each other. Now we're going to do the same for the girls. Now the girls one is this bit here, which is 39 for the lower quartile, and the upper quartile is 48, I think. It's very hard to see here. So we're going to go 48 minus 39, and that is equal to 9 kilograms. Whoops, 9 kilograms. So the girls' range, the interquartile range, is slightly wider than the boys' interquartile range. The data is a little bit less compacted. So the boys, their middle 50% is closer together in mass than the girls. Now, let's go on to part C, compare the distribution. Now, when you're comparing distributions, you want to talk about the middle or the center, and then you want to talk about spread. Those are the two things that you want to talk about. So we would say the boys have lower masses than the girls, because their median mass is, I can't remember what we said, 39, whereas the girls is 43. Now, secondly, the girls' masses are more spread out than the boys, because, and then their interquartile range is 9, whereas the boys is 7. You could also, if you wanted to, and I'm not saying you have to here, but you could also look at the total range from here to here. You can see that that's wider than from here to here. So also the overall range is wider for the girls. Okay, well, I hope that gives you a little bit of an introduction how to think about the data that's presented in box and whisker plots. They're very helpful. Let me know if you've got any questions, and take care.